It's real short and sweet with y'all boys out there. I see y'all trying to make noise or whatever, and everybody trying to keep me out the loop. So I just want to be known. I've been quiet for too long. I understand. I'm slipping on my pimping. But now it's time to snap back right and get back right. You feel me? So 2025 is my year. I got me a whole hit list marked down. I can see the target. But I'm starting off with that boy Boots out there in Philly. I'm finna go ahead and get that done with. I gotta make that happen before he moves up to 154. After that, I see T.O. Hill playing games. He'll think about going up to 147. If you think about doing it, I'm right here. If you want to fight at 140, we both WBO. I could down to 140 with you. Trust me, it's not a problem at all. And that's also for all the other 140-pound champions. Anybody can get it for real. I just want to let that be known. Like I said, I've been quiet for too long. That's my mistake. But I'm tightening up, and now it's time to take over this whole boxing game. Yeah.
It's showtime!
As y'all just heard, Bryant Norman Jr., he called out Jaron Ennis again. And he also called out Teofimo Lopez. He also said he'll fight any champion at 140 pounds, whoever willing to get in the ring with him. Since Teo said he'll come up to 147 pounds, he said he'll face Teofimo Lopez. He said he'll face Jaron Ennis. He said he'll even come down to 140 pounds. That's not a problem. That's not an issue for him. He says that he's willing to get in the ring with both of those guys to make some noise because, you know, he's been slept on for a little minute and a lot of people forgot about who he is and who he was and what he's capable of doing. I love that fight for Bryant Norman Jr. to face Teofimo Lopez, since he can't get Jaron Ennis in the ring with him, or he can't get Devin Haney in the ring with him, can't get Keyshawn Davis in the ring with him. Let's see if Teofimo Lopez or Jaron Ennis answer that call.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
But we all know that Eddie Hearns, the first time that Bryant Norman and Jaron Ennis was trying to make a unification, but word of the street was that Eddie Hearns was playing girl games, basically, you know, lying to Boots, saying this and saying that, just like how he was trying to get Boots to drop his 147-pound belt and made a fight behind his back for Conor Benn to face Mario Barrios for Jaron Ennis' 147 belt. Why would he do that? I mean, if this is your champion and you promoting Ennis and you doing this and doing that, but really in hindsight, you really want Conor Benn to be a champion, which he never been a champion. You was trying to sneak this Jaron Ennis and get that man to drop his belt, knowing that he didn't have to drop his belt. He could have just went to the sanctioning bodies and said that he was going up to 154 pounds to face Virgil Ortiz Jr. so that he can keep his belt and he can just pay the sanctioning fees. Eddie Hearns already knew that because he's been in the game long enough. He just didn't want to relate that message to Jaron Ennis and get that man to drop his belt, even though Jaron Ennis, after facing Karen Chukazian, that he said, you know, he stayed at that weight for too long and that he was going to go up to 154 pounds. But being that he can always change his mind and unify and become undisputed at 147 pounds, which you got champions at 147 pounds. Bryant Norman, you got Virgil Ortiz, you got Manuel Stanionis, and Boots got the belt. Why not, you know, conquer that, like Boots was basically saying, and then go up to 154 pounds. There's no rush, even though it's bigger money at 154 pounds, because at one point in time, you know, 147 pounds, that's where the money was. But being that most of the fighters has gone up to 154 pounds or 160, Terrence Crawford at 154, Earl Spence, I think, fighting at 154 and 160. So, I mean, who knows what the future may hold when it comes to that. But y'all let me know what y'all think about Bryant Norman saying that he'll fight Teofimo Lopez, and Bob Arum came out and said that, you know, he's still looking to make that fight. with Jaron Ennis and Teofimo Lopez. If I was Jaron Ennis, take that fight. Make Teo come up and take that fight. If not, then Teo got to keep his name out of his mouth. Y'all let me know what y'all think, all right? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. One love, one life. I'm out. Peace.